The Chief Justice Emeritus David Maraga is not the only one speaking to President William Ruto tonight. The Catholic Church is tonight asking President William Ruto to accommodate the views of the country's youthful populace in order to avert the continued descent. Muheria Archdiocese Archbishop Anthony Muheria and his Nairobi counterpart Philip Anyolo, while calling for dialogue between the government and the youth, have also sought justice for those who lost their lives in past protests, as well as those nursing injuries. Kamau Mwangi has that report.
With a little over 60 hours to go before the scheduled June 25th march, meant to commemorate those that lost their lives at a time like this last year during the 2024-2025 Finance Bill protests, the Catholic Church is calling for dialogue between Kenya's youth and their government. Archbishops Anthony Muheria of Nyeri and Nairobi Archdiocese's Philip Anyolo warned both the government and the youth to accommodate each other, thus averting a further loss of life and property, as has been witnessed in previous demos where the government has used excessive force to manage them.
It doesn't matter what you hold to be your goals. The most prior goal is human life, protection of human life. The most prior goal is to uplift the real needy, the poor and miserable. And above all, to accommodate, to listen.
We have no right at any time, any moment in our life, to take away the life of a human person. Even far beyond as Catholics, we believe the life starts at conception. And when it begins at conception, it means we have to take care of even people, even mothers who are suffering so much because of the children whom they bore and maybe they have been killed.
While calling on the youth to abandon their hardline stance and accommodate what can be done to better the country's situation, the clerics lay blame for the intolerance on the country's political leadership.
To our young people, we also ask them to be part of this oneness, to be accommodating and listen to us so that we work together. And so as we also mourn many young people who have died, we also want to pray. Let's be together and together find a solution.
Let us not be so reckless in our speeches. Politically, anywhere where you are, don't be so reckless in your speeches. We have a way to talk about it. Even in fact, it's as reflected in our national anthem, a way to talk to one another and to encourage one another to live as a nation.
With the calls to a truce, however, the Archbishops expressed the need for the government to conduct itself according to the principles enshrined in the Constitution when dealing with protesters who have become police targets whenever they hit the streets. Kamau Mwangi, Citizen TV.